Hello everybody. In today's video, we're going to cover the concept of super niche, how to define it, and why you should find yours if you want to grow your agency or whatever it is the business or service you're providing without hustling to compete or outcompete other providers in your industry on pricing. By the way, that is raised to the bottom, and be able to eventually sell your agency for a higher multiple. Let's start by understanding what a super niche is and how it can benefit your business. A super niche is all about becoming laser focused within your broader target industry. Think of it as finding a specialized segment within the larger market where you can excel. For example, instead of targeting fitness category, you can target fitness for busy professionals, or fitness for new moms, or fitness for you insert the target persona for that particular service. So unlike broader market niches, a super niche focuses on a very specific subset of customers in that broader niche, but with a very particular set of problems, preferences, goals, and desires. By targeting a super niche, you can reduce competition, increase your average deal size or order value, increase relevance of your offerings to the target audience, and also establish yourself and your team at the agency as experts or thought leaders in that particular field. So now that we know the definition of a super niche, let's dive into how do you find yours. It all starts with identifying your passion and areas of expertise. Think about what you love doing and what you really excel at. Consider your unique skills, experiences, resources, and knowledge that can set you apart in the market. Your super niche should align with your interests and strengths. Of course, you do not want to be building that is based purely on your passions, since ultimately you will not be the person who is fulfilling all of the client's work. That is, if you do have a goal to scale the business operations and hire the team, who will be then managing all of the client's work down the road. But it will make the selling and closing process much easier when you're just starting out and you're on your way to the first 6 figures. That's what we did in our agency. We've been able to grow really nicely thanks to focusing on what we're really good at, and then eventually we're planning to expand our service and offerings as we hit specific milestones based on the revenue targets. As a next step, let's talk about researching the market demand and competition. It is essential for you to understand the needs of your target audience and the competitive landscape to identify the emerging areas of growth and opportunities. Look for underserved or overlooked segments within your broader niche. Analyze what your competition is offering and where the gaps are in the market. Understanding their strategies, strengths, and weaknesses will allow you to position yourself and your offering more effectively. Once you have determined your super niche, you should identify the pain points and challenges that your business can solve with innovative solutions in that super niche. In other words, you want to explore the specific needs and desires of your target audience and a very particular buyer persona within that audience in the super niche in order to be able to develop the products and services that meet those needs effectively. A very quick side note I would like to make here is you want to make sure that you can customize your offerings or pricing of the offering to align with very specific needs of your target audience in order to create as much mass appeal as possible. For example, if your prospects are looking for a combination of percent of monthly recurring revenue that your service will be producing for them, as well as lower monthly flat fee, at least consider that if you're only doing high monthly flat fee at the moment, because if you're not flexible with prospects during the sales calls, so discovery calls, they will walk away and you will be left with nothing. You will collect $0 instead of collecting at least $3,000 flat fee at the beginning and then getting the percent of revenue as you continuously promote their services if you're doing the advertising. But the point in case is be flexible if you want to be collecting revenue. And if you're not flexible, then do not wonder why you're not growing. For the next step, you will want to define your value proposition to resonate with your target buyer persona in the selected super niche. Your value proposition should clearly communicate why your customers and prospects should choose you over any existing competition. Focus on differentiation and explaining your unique value to the target audience. Comparison tools can be a useful tool when trying to show why your service is a superior option to anything else in the market. Finally, now that we have covered how to define your super niche, how to find your ideal buyer persona, and how to create a value proposition for that buyer persona in a super niche, let's talk about testing and iterating your super niche strategy. Let's say you have been out in the market now for a few months promoting that offer for a super niche, and you have been seeing some sort of success, but you have not hit a huge milestone just yet. You want to look at what optimizations you can make. It is essential for you to continuously refine and optimize your approach based on client feedback and performance metrics like conversion rates, churn and burn, retention rates, and return on investment ROI that your service product is producing for the client's business. Experiment with different marketing strategies and tactics to determine what works the best for your particular super niche. And last but not least, make sure that you're always staying agile and adaptable to the ever-changing market environment so that you're always at the forefront of your industry and viewed as a thought leader. That last comment I made about being a thought leader will go a long way in establishing your authority in the space for any new prospects and customers, so that they will view you as somebody who is running the show for everybody in that particular super niche. And this wraps up our video for today. These are the 5 things that you want to do to identify your super niche and build a product or service around it. To quickly recap, you want to identify your area of expertise. What are you good at? Conduct a thorough market research to find a super niche in a broad market. Determine the pain points and needs of your target audience in that particular super niche. Define your value proposition, what makes you different from the competition, and invite the prospects and customers to choose you over anybody else. And last but not least, you want to test and continuously iterate your marketing strategy to stay at the forefront of the industry and be viewed as a thought leaders for years to come. If you enjoyed today's video and learned something new, please drop a like and leave any of your questions in the comment section below, and I'll see you in our next video. Peace.